And it's MP missing. And here's Istanbul. They trail by 18. Kaya the screen. Oh, Kaya with the stuff.
I like when Kaya plays big inside and looks to dunk it, firing up his Istanbul teammates.
Pass to MP. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Kaya. And there's a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the...
Let's go! Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby.
Yes.
Yes!
This is good.
I think he likes you now.
Hey,
Maybe.
look it. When me and Boggy started off, we had our problems. But that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. But technically, there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy.
Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since Nas put out Omatic.
Hey, I actually like that one.
Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these experiences for the rest of my life.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
It's a tough decision for anyone, really. I mean, I would love to stay in Europe. I can see myself having a long and successful career here, but my friends and family, they're all back in the USA. And my dream is to play in the NBA, so I'm gonna keep pursuing that dream. First round, second round, it really doesn't matter to me at this point. I believe in my work ethic, and I believe in giving a chance. I'll rise to the occasion. So I'll get with my agent, talk about my options, but if the projections stay the way they are, then I'll most certainly be declaring for the draft.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Oh, this is so exciting. I cannot believe how close we are.
I told you they were courtside seats. What do you think that meant?
Oh, I knew what it meant, smart guy. It's just a different thing to actually be here and really experience it.
You guys had a long flight, huh?
Yes. Wait, you look
Couldn't
skinny. Have you been eating?
He's a professional athlete. Of course he's eating.
Ma, let me ease your mind. We have nutritionists, dietitians, strength and conditioning coaches, staff doctors, and sports psychologists. So trust me when I say, I'm good. You don't have to worry about me.
That other rookie's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, did you pick a fight with him in one of your videos last week?
Supposedly. But no, Pop, I'm not picking fights. This is just content. Content is good for my brand.
Do you want us to send you food? Your father could portion out meals. You could keep them in the freezer.
The boy's got a brand, April. He can hire his own personal chef.
Oh, does a personal chef know how to make his meatloaf just the way he likes it?
All you have to do is finally chop the onions.
Okay, who's watching the diner at Futoria?
Don't even get him started. He's been stressed out about it all day.
Your Uncle Rick.
Wait, didn't Uncle Rick start a fire trying to warm up garlic bread once?
We don't know that for sure.
Well, okay, look, I really appreciate you two both being here. It's amazing to have you here and your support, so.
Thanks for the seats.
They really are lovely.
Well, it's the least I can do, so enjoy the game, and I'll see you afterwards, huh?
Okay.
I love you both.
Love you too, honey.
We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right?
Every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by George.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
To the wing right side. MP outside. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 5.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey, and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game, and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by MP.
And he didn't pitch there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Giddy against Maxey. Drummond in the post. That one doesn't go.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
MP looking around. Inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Back to Maxey. Five to shoot. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Maxey's got 6 points.
That is a solid start for him. 3 for 4.
MP outside. To the inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 8 points for him.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
The Bulls leading by 3. Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
MP outside. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. To the middle. Vucevic. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, George sinks the three-pointer. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Chicago leading by 4.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And here's MP for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Bulls.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
6 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment. and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to MP. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
George against White. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. To the paint, here's Buzelis, and he banks in the layup. Buzelis has got 10 points in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Drummond. White against George. And here's Maxey outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Maxey. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Down low. MP, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. In the corner, George with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams. MP comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Javon Carter. Trendon Watford's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for George. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Buzelis. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP. Buzelis has got 14. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Atlanta had a huge game. He ended up with 58 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment. So many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA. We have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of that matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
Back to Mitchell. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Second shot opportunity. Howard with the rebound. Outside. Boston outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Sky.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Atkins. Cardoso. Here's Banham. Misses the three.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Vandersloot outside. To the paint. Here's Reese. And once again off the mark by Chicago. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Mitchell. Howard, that's good.
Look at how unfazed Howard is by the defender, not letting anything dissuade her from her shot.
Tip-off goes to Indiana. Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded. There's the triple. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Cardoso can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Back to Clark. Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the three. Kept alive. Goes back up. Some solid defense there from Kamilla Cardoso. And it's the sky ball. Vandersloot outside. To the middle. Here's Cardoso. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist. And when you look at the numbers, three-point shooting has leveled off a bit here in the W.
Yeah, it's still a huge part of the game, but the amount of attempts isn't increasing like it was before. It's been about the same the last couple of years.
Well, and we're all thinking why, right? And I think it's because teams have gotten better at defending the three-point line. And listen, there's really only so many threes you can take per game.
Now here's Vandersloot. Picked by Reese. Inside. And she banks in the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Boston. Cardoso with the block.
Yeah, get used to that from Cardoso. He racked up 263 of those in college.
Phantom, no good. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Rebound, Chicago. Down low. To the inside. Reese. And she lays it straight in.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Clark outside. There's the three. Indiana again missing.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Good work. There as it goes.
Sophie Cunningham.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Atkins. From outside the arc. Here's Cardoso. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. First free throw is good. While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
Here's Banham looking for her first basket still in this one.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. Good call there. Her feet still moving. She sets the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Chicago in the lead. Vandersloot outside. Down low. Here's Cardoso. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Well, Vandersloot's unselfishness is part of what makes her so special. She loves to create for others.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of her ability from scoring.
Let's go with a 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending. And here's Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clark. And she drops it in from the low post.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Vandersloot outside. To the middle. Reese gets the bucket.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
Now here's Mitchell. Howard, Reese defending. And the basket by Howard.
Once Howard collects inside, just one thing on her mind. Score.
Out to Atkins. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Cardoso. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Clark, and a foul called on Vandersloot. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the field. Number 10, Lexi Hall.
To Howard. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And she gets it to go. Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. The 3. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
To the wing, right side. Vandersloot for 3. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard fought bucket there. Nice putback.
Indiana trailing. Caitlin Clark outside. She makes that one drop. Only her second in 5 goes.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Vandersloot for 3. Her 4th shot, her 4th miss. Still looking for mojo tonight. Fires the 3. Clark can't get it to go. And so it's Chicago with it. Pass to Vandersloot. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Courtney Vandersloot. And here's Indiana. They trail by 3. That Chicago team, they... out.
Well, that 2024 draft nets them Angel Reese and the 6'7" Camila Cardoso. With their version of the Twin Towers, they've got a great foundation for years to come.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Clark. He has 5.
Much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Atkins. They lead by 4. But she recovers it. Pass to Reese. Over Turner. Out to Atkins. Here's Vandersloot. The three-pointer, no good.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Cardoso. She's got 12. The offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And this is the kind of dominant scorer Cardoso is capable of being. For her, it's all about finding the rhythm and staying aggressive.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep bearing those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
Vandersloot for 3. Makes that one after missing her first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Howard can't get it to go. Outside Atkins. Puts up a 3. Mitchell grabs the board.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Clark. That one's in. Only her 4th make against 9 total shots.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Right side Atkins. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Pass to Howard. Back to Clark. Howard. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
And here's Banham. Lets it go from deep. Vandersloot. Reese gets the bucket.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark. Wide open. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. Chicago in the lead. Inside. Here's Cardoso. Up and in on the layup.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
From deep, Ariel Atkins drops in the tray.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
And stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. Atkins, hole defending. Off target from three-point range. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
Screen by Cardoso. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Colson. Back to McDonald. Fires for three. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, this time, it's McDonald getting set up. Knocking down the J off the crisp pass.
And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
The Fever making a switch here. Pass to Colson. Boston sets a screen. Colson misses. Here's Banham, guarded by McDonald. And that one good. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside McDonald. Colson. The second chance effort. In the layup, good by McDonald.
Elite when it comes to leaping. McDonald can more than handle herself down low.
Rebounded by the Fever. Well, it's hard to stay healthy, and Aaliyah Boston's done a great job of being available.
Well, she didn't miss a game during her first 2 years in the league, which is pretty incredible, playing more than 30 minutes per contest. But Boston doesn't just show up. She plays hard.
Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you had one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me A'ja Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review for the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can really get a much...
The previous play is under review.
Than real time and game time.
And we've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so we've got word from the WNBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game. But this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Boston outside. Pass to McDonald. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Well, when she's feeling it, McDonald can be efficient from the arc. She was dialed in this time.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
The Fever trailing. Here's Colson. Back to McDonald for three. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Cole defending. Here's Banham. Rebounded by the Fever.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Boston up top. Pass to Colson. The rebound. Here's McDonald. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Chicago now. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Cardoso. She's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in my book and anyone's book. Pass the hole. Now here's McDonald for three. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Now Cardoso. Tries a three. And here's Reese. She's covered by Cunningham. Pass to Cardoso. To the middle. Out to Atkins. Just 2 to shoot. The putback. Reese gets the bucket. Here's McDonald. She's got 11. Now Colson. Back to McDonald. From downtown. Cardoso gets the board. Chicago in the lead. Pass to Atkins. Cardoso. Here's Banham, guarded by McDonald. Here's Reese. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
Well, they're getting the best of this front court matchup, no doubt about it. They've been way too hard to handle down low.
Timeout called the Fever. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Rebound Chicago.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Just tremendous instincts from Ariel Atkins. She sees an opening and drives right in to score.
Back to Sims. Dantas. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Out to Atkins. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's on Reese. That's her first foul.
Team foul.
The Fever making a switch here.
Lexi Hall. Clark.
Now Mitchell. She's got 7. Pass to Clark. Boston. Vandersloot defending. Boston with the bucket.
It's not just the size of Boston, it's also her touch around the rim.
On offense, here are the Sky. They lead by 7.
When the Fever won the 2024 draft lottery, I think everyone in the world knew who they were going to take, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she's already had a massive impact on the Fever and the league. On the floor, Clark's passing and limitless range are just tremendous weapons offensively. And then off the floor, I mean, I think the Fever might be the hottest ticket around the W.
Good on the triple.
Well, this is a game again. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Solid comeback effort.
But that effort has to keep up.
Here's Reese. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Boston. Mitchell. The 3. No good there.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Williams. She's guarded by Boston. Williams inside. Working on Boston.
Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
Mitchell with it. She's picked up by Reese. Pass to Clark. And here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hull. Shoots the 3. A basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
On offense, here are the Sky. They've led by as many as 14 points. Reese, no good.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Boston. Right side, Cunningham. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Second chance shot. And she takes it up and lays it in.
She can shoot, she can pass, she can ball handle. In the pick and roll game, Mitchell is hard to stop because she's a threat to do anything.
Vandersloot outside. Inside, Williams gets that one to fall after missing her first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
She worked so hard on her post moves and finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Outside Cunningham. The tray. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Phantom, the shot is good. Indiana with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Clark outside. Pass to Boston. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
That one goes in.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Down low. Here's Boston. Elizabeth Williams with the block.
The combination of effort, height, nastiness, it's a recipe for elite shot blocking. Williams, she has all three of those.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Inside, it's stolen by Turner. From the wing, Mara Cardoso gets the board.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And that one's good.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Fever trailing. And here is Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Here's Reese. They get it back. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
Second team foul.
And that one misses. And few WNBA players have garnered more attention than Angel Reese.
Well, she's just so charismatic, and Reese says what she thinks. Fans love that. And on the floor, she's a double-double machine.
And yep, it's good.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Clark with it. Vandersloot covering. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Boston. Now Howard. Reese defending. The score now all even.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Here's Banham. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
Up top, Vandersloot. Back to Reese. And stolen by Boston. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Reese. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together, and they may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet.
The previous play is under review.
The tape.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, could we skip the replay review this time around? But, you know, honestly, you never know how this review might impact the outcome.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To speed the process up with the replay review center and Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
Yeah, the key is just get it right.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Fever on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And what a game, a tremendous game we're seeing from Angel Reese.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
Chicago trailing here. To the middle. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's on Aaliyah Boston.
A very difficult matchup. Williams is 6'3" with elite athleticism. Can cause opponents to foul.
And good on both. Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3" center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side. This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Fever on D. The lead is 2. Shoots it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell with it. Boston outside. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Williams. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Just phenomenal dribbling skills. It helps Courtney Vandersloot finish drives despite being well under 6 feet.
To the paint. Nice shot by Boston.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Guarded by Howard. No good. Pass to Mitchell. With the teardrop. And stolen by Atkins. Back to Vandersloot. To the inside. Here's Williams. The Fever pull it in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. 11 feet out, and they pick up 2.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Takes the 3, and once again off the mark by Chicago. The Fever with the lead. Clark with it. Vandersloot covering. And she makes that one.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Chicago with the ball. Three-pointer. Williams can't get it to go. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
There's a screen. To the paint. Will it go? Tasha Howard pulls it in. Indiana with the the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well.
Good on the bucket.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Pass to Clark.